shrinking cat, Grandpa!
Catch me if you can.
Down, Grandpa! About staying at the mill on the marsh is that we get to meet some very special guests, like Bella La Belter. Bella La Belter, Bella La Belter, Bella La Belter, Bella La Belter.
Calm down, Elsie, calm down.
I can't help it. I am so excited.
I must admit I never heard of Bella La Belter until today.
She's actually really famous.
She sings, she dances, she acts. I bet she's really rich.
Well, why has she come to stay here?
She's fed up of having a photo taken all the time, so she's come somewhere quiet and out of the way.
Her visit's a big secret. Nobody knows except us, so shh.
And Josh, and Mum and Dad, of course.
And Wolfie.
Oh, Wolfie won't tell, will you, Wolfie?
Seriously though, it's really important that the Sunnysands newspaper doesn't find out that she's staying here.
Bella La Belter, Bella La Belter. There's no headlines about her in here. I think she's safe.
Should have arrived by now.
Let's go and see Jason. Come on. We ran down to the meadow. Auntie Jules was just mooring Queenie up when we got there. She's here! Bella La Belter's here!
Keep your voice down, Elsie.
Do you think it's safe for me to take this off now?
Absolutely. The mill is the perfect shelter for you, Bella.
Yes, the mill on the marsh was a Sunnysands shelter for Bella La Belter. Hi, Bella. I'm Elsie. I know all your songs, like You're My Boy and I Am Your Girl. Together we can save the world.
Oh, yay! You're a little star of the making, you are.
And this is Jason. Come on, don't be shy, Jason. He's got a bit of a crush on you, Bella.
Stop it, Mum. Hi.
Hi, Jason. Love the look.
Oh, well, I'm just going to see some friends. See you later.
Oh, don't tell them about
I know!
Come on, Bella, let me show you to your room. It's got wonderful views all over Sunnysands.
We thought everything was going really well, but we were wrong. Simon Snapham, the photographer from the Sunnysands newspaper, had found out about Bella's visit.
Oh, great stuff! Great stuff!
He'd been hiding all this time, taking photos. What Simon Snapham didn't know was that Grandpa was watching him.
Oh, no. We can't have this.
I love Bella La Belter.
Bad news, I'm afraid. Simon Snapham, the Sunnysands photographer, is out there and has already taken lots of photos. Look.
Oh, no! I'll go and tell Auntie Jules.
No. Because if she makes him go away, he'll tell everyone that Bella is here. Now, you and I can do this together, Elsie. First, make sure that Bella doesn't go outside. And I'll delete all the photos in Mr. Snapham's camera.
But how?
By being small.
Not the shrinking cat, Grandpa!
Catch me if you can.
When Grandpa shrinks, he gets up to all sorts of things. He loves zooming about in Jason's toy car. And chuffing around in the Sunnysands train. He runs and jumps about all over the place, and I can't catch him. And today, he was flying in Josh's helicopter. He flew out of the window just in time.
Oh, fancy Grandpa going for a little lie down now. I thought he'd want to meet Bella. Oh well, later maybe. She wants a green salad for lunch. Very healthy.
I hoped things were going well in the meadow. Simon Snapham didn't see Grandpa land in the helicopter. He was eating his lunch and talking to his camera,
Good morning's work, that was.
which was a very odd thing to do.
We've done brilliantly, you and me, Kevin.
He called his camera Kevin.
Kevin?
By tonight, Kevin, our photos of Bella La Belter are going to be all over the Sunnysands Gazette.
Not if I can help it.
While Simon wasn't looking, Grandpa crept up to the camera. Just then, Simon's phone rang.
Oh, it's our boss at the Sunnysands Gazette, Kevin. Hi, Simon Snapham. Hi, Simon Snapham here.
This was Grandpa's chance.
Yeah.
He pressed the delete button over and over and got rid of all the photos of Bella.
Oh, I've got loads of photos of Bella. Well, how many exactly? I'll just check.
Simon checked his camera and saw that all the photos of Bella had gone. He couldn't understand it.
Hi, there's been a problem, like a technical fault or something, but don't worry, I'll get some more snaps. Yeah, just take some more. I'll be in touch. Bye. Oh well, we're just gonna have to try again, Kevin. Get some even better ones this time, eh?
Bother.
Grandpa's plan hadn't worked. Auntie Jules had made Bella's salad. She took it out of Upsy Downsy, and just then Bella came in.
That's better. Now I can relax.
I thought you might want to have some lunch on the balcony.
No, you mustn't.
Why not?
I had to stop Bella from going outside. There might be flies out there. Yes, billions of buzzy flies waiting to land on your salad. Yeah.
Don't be silly, Elsie. Come outside, Bella.
No.
Excuse me, I just need to have a word with Elsie.
I was going to have to tell Auntie Jules what was happening.
Boy, and I am your girl.
There's a photographer in the meadow.
Yes.
I'm going to borrow Bella's cap and jacket. Then the photographer will think I'm Bella La Belter.
But
He'll take some pictures, then he'll go away and leave her in peace. It's a brilliant idea.
I wasn't sure Grandpa would think this was a brilliant idea after all. Simon Snapham was hiding in our boat, Queenie, waiting to take a photo. And Grandpa was watching him. Then out came Auntie Jules, dressed up as Bella La Belter. Simon was fooled, but Grandpa wasn't. Oh, Bella, you look fantastic.
Oh, thanks, sweetie. You're my boy.
Maybe not singing. Simon Snapham thought she was really Bella La Belter. He snapped and snapped and snapped. Grandpa was worried. If Simon Snapham took the photos, then everyone in Sunnysands would know that Bella was here. And just then, who should come back but Jason?
Why are you dancing about in Bella La Belter's clothes?
Jason.
What? What have I done wrong?
You explain, Elsie.
Well,
Come with me and I'll tell you. Simon Snapham was very cross.
How dare they try to trick me? How dare they? Oh, I'm not going to stand for it, Kevin. I'm not going to
In fact, he was so cross that he bumped his head on the boat.
Oh dear, he's bumped his head.
Grandpa ran towards the boat. He wanted to speak to Simon, and he'd thought of a clever way to do it, by pretending to be Kevin the camera.
Hey, Simon, you all right, mate? You took a bit of a knock there, didn't you? It's me, Kevin.
Simon Snapham couldn't believe his ears.
You can talk.
Of course I can. I thought you knew that. You're always talking to me.
But in all our years of working together, you never said a word back.
I only speak if it's really important, and this is. I think we should leave Miss Bella La Belter in peace.
You do?
I do. She's a lovely girl. Let her enjoy her holiday in the mill on the marsh.
We could hear Grandpa. He was doing a brilliant job.
You know what, Kevin? You could be right there. We all deserve a bit of holiday. You and me included.
I knew you'd see it my way, Simon. Well, I've said my piece. I shan't speak any more. Not unless I have to, of course.
Okay, understood.
Grandpa got out of the way.
Ah, come along, matey.
So Simon Snapham and Kevin the camera left without any pictures of Bella. It was time for Grandpa to take his cap off.
Amazing, Grandpa. I've never seen you be a camera before.
Elsie was a great help too, keeping Bella indoors. You know what that was?
Teamwork, Grandpa?
That's right. Teamwork.
So, Bella LaBelta stayed with us the whole weekend, and nobody knew she was here. She'd had a really lovely time, but now she had to go.
Thanks so much for looking after me. You've all been such sweeties, especially you, Jason. You're my boy, and I am your girl. Together we can save the world.
Here's your life jacket, Bella. Would you like to wear the waterproofs too?
No, not this time. To be honest, I'm surprised no photographers tried to take my picture. I hope the newspapers haven't forgotten about me. Bye, Elsie. Bye, Wolfie. Bye, Grandpa.
Bye.
Come back soon!
Would you believe it? Now she wants her photo taken. Some people are never satisfied.
It was an exciting day for my cousin Jemima because one of her favourite TV presenters was coming to stay at the Mill on the Marsh.
I can't believe it. Millie Muddleton staying here.
Well, we need someone lovely to open our Sunnysands fete tomorrow, Jemima.
This is her. Look, Grandpa. You'll really like her.
Millie Muddleton was going to be the guest at the Sunnysands fete tomorrow in our meadow.
She does an animal rescue show on TV. She loves animals.
That means she'll love Wolfie.
Dear me, I'm so behind. Miss Muddleton will be here any minute.
She won't want to be called Miss Muddleton. She's Millie.
Well, let's just see when she arrives, eh? Oh dear, I wish your mum hadn't gone away this week. I'm in a real muddle.
This was the day when everyone was in a muddle with Miss Muddleton.
That'll be her. I'll get it.
And Jemima ran to answer the door.
Hi, I'm Jemima.
Well, I'm Miss Muddleton. Here.
And Miss Muddleton stomped up the stairs.
This is, Miss Muddleton.
And suddenly, Miss Muddleton did this.
Good gracious. Do you always make an entrance like that?
Of course.
Then she saw Wolfie.
Ugh, not a dog. I can't stand dogs.
Oh, Wolfie won't do any harm.
But I thought you loved animals.
My earring! I've lost my earring! It must have come out when I cartwheeled. Must have gone in the mouse hole. A mouse hole? Do you have mice? Just one. Oh, this is a terrible hotel!
Look, we'll find your earring. Let me show you to your room, Miss Muddleton. It's that way. Jemima, could you fetch Miss Muddleton's towels? I left them in the kitchen.
I don't understand. How can she not like animals when she has a whole show about rescuing them? This is weird.
The first thing to do is to find the earring, and there's only one way to do that.
Not the shrinking cap, Grandpa!
Catch me if you can.
When Grandpa shrinks, there's no stopping him.
He can run really, really fast.
And his magic can make things go, like my cousin Jason's plane.
He even makes my Mrs. Ostrich fly, which is amazing, because ostriches can't fly, actually.
And when he's small, he can get into really tiny places.
Which is what he was doing today.
Won't be long.
It's a terrible room, far too high. I loathe high places.
Jemima, we're moving Miss Muddleton to the downstairs room.
And I won't want blue towels.
White towels. Always. Where's that old man gone?
Grandpa? For a little lie down, I expect.
And off they went to the downstairs room.
I don't believe this. She's nothing like this on TV.
Of course, Grandpa wasn't lying down at all. He was here. And so was the mouse of the mill.
Ah, Mouse. Fancy meeting you here. Seen an earring by any chance? No? Ah. I wonder if you'd mind if I squeezed past you to have a look. No? Right. I'll go the other way.
And Grandpa went the other way, but the mouse wanted to play chase.
Go away.
Meanwhile, in the kitchen...
She's in the meadow. She wants coffee.
Right.
No, she wants it in a cup, not a mug.
Of course she does.
So, Jemima found a cup for fussy Miss Muddleton.
She's nothing like what I expected. She's absolutely horrible. Hi!
Ah, your coffee will be ready any minute, Miss Muddleton.
I've left my handbag by the old man's chair. Can you get it for me?
And Jemima went to find the bag.
At last, Grandpa had found the earring, and he threw it out of the hole.
Out he came and jumped onto the table.
Had it been quicker, but that mouse always wants to play chase.
Poor Jemima, she really wanted Millie Muddleton to be nice.
But Millie Muddleton is dreadful. She can't possibly open the Sunnysands fate in the meadow. She'll be rude to everyone.
Jemima says she's nothing like that on TV.
Well, if Millie Muddleton is nothing like this on TV, then something is up, and I'm going to find out what it is. Detective time.
Then Jemima came in and Grandpa hid.
She wants her bag. She's so difficult.
We found the earring.
Thanks, but I don't suppose it'll make her happy. It's almost like she's the wrong person.
At that moment, Grandpa ran and jumped into Millie Muddleton's bag.
Then Jemima picked it up.
And off went Jemima with Millie Muddleton's bag and Grandpa. Jemima was surprised to find Miss Muddleton doing yoga.
I got your bag. And I found your earring.
Take it away. I'll never wear that earring again. Not now that it's been in a mouse hole. Ugh.
Here we go. Coffee.
I've changed my mind. I want lime juice with ice, honey, a sprig of mint, and some biscuits.
Whoa, that's clever.
It's not clever. It's what I do. You don't seem to know anything about my work. Oh, what sort of dancing do you want me to do at the fete tomorrow?
Dancing? We weren't expecting any dancing. We just thought you would, well, you know, go around all the stores and talk to everyone.
You've got me here just to talk to people. Really? Oh, run along, the pair of you.
We were worried about Grandpa being stuck in her bag.
Can we go out and see her?
No, she wants to be left alone.
Millie Muddleton was not alone.
Grandpa was with her. He jumped out of her bag and ran to the table.
Just in time, because Millie did this.
Hello, it's Molly Muddleton here. Molly Muddleton.
Molly?
Grandpa knew something was wrong. This girl was Molly, and they'd invited Millie. There'd been a muddle.
I need a taxi now, please. I'm at the mill on the marsh, and I want to leave as soon as possible.
At that moment, Uncle CJ and Jemima arrived with the juice and biscuit.
Wrong biscuits. And the ice is square. I like round ice. Well, take it away.
Grandpa had to get to us to tell us the news.
He ran behind the tree and made for the courtyard.
Then he ran into the kitchen.
It's the wrong Miss Muddleton. That one's Molly. We want Millie.
Oh!
I'm so sorry, Miss Muddleton.
No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I agreed to come, and I'm leaving. My taxi will be here any minute.
And she stomped off to get her things. They're coming, Grandpa! Hide!
Grandpa hid in a mug. Molly Muddleton, Uncle CJ and Jemima came back in. Jemima was really upset.
Uncle CJ saw Molly Muddleton out.
Goodbye, Miss Muddleton. I'm sorry you won't be opening our fate.
Then he came back and said,
What a disaster.
I'm going to have to ring round everyone and cancel tomorrow's fete.
No, don't do that.
Why not? There's no point. Cancel it, Dad. Millie Muddleton is horrid and I don't want anything to do with this stupid fate. I'm going on a long walk.
Oh, come back, Jemima.
And Jemima went off all upset, and Uncle CJ followed.
Do you think Millie Muddleton's got a sister called Molly?
Maybe.
A little more detective work required, but I don't have to be small. Let's see if we're right. Look up Millie Muddleton on the tablet, Josh.
And Grandpa jumped down onto the floor. He took off his cap and came back to his normal size.
Well, were we right?
Yes, Millie Muddleton has a twin sister called Molly, a dancer.
Oh, right. Now listen. Find Millie Muddleton's phone number and ring her straight away. A dancer, eh? That explains all those exercises. I'm sure we can make this better.
So Josh found Millie's number and dialed it.
Hello, Millie Muddleton. Are you going to open our fete? You didn't get an invitation?
When Uncle CJ and Jemima came back a little bit later, they were both in for a big surprise.
I'll ring everyone up and cancel the fete.
I shouldn't be too hasty if I were you.
Just then, the doorbell went.
I think you should answer that, Jemima. Well, go on.
So Jemima went to answer the door.
Hello, I'm Millie Muddleton. I've come to stay and open your Sunnysands fete.
What?
Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't get the invitation. Someone called Josh rang me up.
Oh, this is fantastic. I'm so pleased to see you. Come in.
Never been more pleased to see anyone. Do come up.
At last, Jemima was happy.
Well, that was a good bit of detective work by all of us, wasn't it?
It wasn't just detective work, it was teamwork.
And Millie Muddleton turned out to be just as lovely as Jemima said she was.
This place is beautiful. I love it. And I love you too.
I can't wait for you to open the fete.
Why don't we do it together, Jemima?
Cool.
I'm so glad you rang me, Josh. I think that maybe my sister Molly got the invitation. We're always getting in a muddle.
Really?
Oh, yes. I'm glad she didn't turn up, though. She's big, big trouble. It's not that funny.
It was an exciting day at the Mill on the Marsh because a special guest was staying. She was a famous writer who wrote children's stories, and her name was Natty Scribbler.
You are so lucky to be staying here all summer. It's the most beautiful place. Yes, it is, Wolfie, and you're a lucky boy too, aren't you?
I've got a plane.
Oh, it's wonderful. Does it fly?
Sometimes.
Will you tell us a story, Natty?
When I've thought of one, I will. You see, I want to start on a new story, and I'm hoping that something in this wonderful mill will give me a bright idea. It's so lovely, and well, it feels almost magical.
It very is.
Yes, Natty Scribbler was here to discover the magic of the Mill on the Marsh.
The first thing I need is peace and quiet. Goodness, what can that be?
I don't know. We'll find out. Come on, Elsie.
So, off we went to find out about the noise.
In the kitchen, Grandpa and Uncle CJ had heard the noise too.
No, not today. It's Loretta.
Sounds like a goose trying to lay an egg.
Then the noise started again.
It started again. What is it?
It's Loretta. She's learning to play the trombone.
But Natty needs it to be quiet to think up a story.
Hey, Danny me. Coming on, eh? Why?
Natty Scribbler's upstairs trying to think of a story.
Why didn't somebody say? Oh, I've got loads of ideas, I have.
No, Loretta, wait. She wants ideas from Josh and Elsie.
Oh, don't be silly, Grandpa. They won't have any ideas. They're children.
And off she went.
I do love your work. And here you're after an idea. Well, I'm full of ideas, me. I'm very creative in many ways. You may have heard me playing the trombone earlier.
I did.
Oh, what about a story about a mermaid? Or a giant? Or a baboon with a big blue bottom?
I'm not sure that's quite my style.
I know what you need. I've got just the thing. I'll be right back. Don't you bother her, you two. I know what you're like.
And off she went.
Sorry, that's all great, Aunt Loretta.
She's very, what's the word?
Bunkers.
Interesting.
I think I might just go to my room for a little while. Sometimes, if I lie down, I get a bright idea for a story.
She just wants to get away from you-know-who.
Well, we need to stop you-know-who. Come on.
You-know-who was giving Natty green gloop.
Drink up. I'm here to help.
Loretta, I think Miss Scribbler wants to be left alone.
Nonsense. We're having a nice little chat, aren't we?
Actually, I'm not sure the mill is quite the right place for me to have a bright idea after all.
Rubbish. It's the perfect place.
Loretta, I really do think...
I know. I'll tell you one of my stories. That'll get you going. Now, let me see. Once upon a time, there was a potato. Out. All the other vegetables used to call him Muddy Spud.
It's hopeless. Natty Scribbler says she doesn't think the mill is the right place to have an idea. And Loretta started telling a story about a potato.
Oh, no, not Muddy Spud. I'll see what I can do. You two come with me.
Grandpa had a plan, so we followed him upstairs.
You've got to get Loretta out of her room. Give me the thumbs up when Natty's alone.
But what are you going to do?
What do you think I'm going to do?
Not the shrinking cat, Grandpa!
Catch me if you can.
Well, you know what happens when Grandpa shrinks. He can make all kinds of things work. He can drive the toy car. He can chuff around in the Sunnysands train.
And he can even make Mrs. Ostrich fly, which is odd, because ostriches can't fly, actually.
Today, he jumped into my cousin Jason's plane. And before we knew it, he flew right out of the window. Grandpa landed in the big nut tree in the meadow.
We had to get Loretta away from Natty, and I had an idea. I ran to Natty's room, and Josh went to let Grandpa in on my plan.
Stay there until I give you the sign, Grandpa.
So Muddy Spud said to the radishes, what is it, Elsie?
I know how you can help. Something that only you can do. You can make Natty a sardine and strawberry tart.
Oh, yes. You're right. That is something that only I can do.
Thank you, Elsie. I really don't think I'm going to have a bright idea here after all. I do feel peculiar after the gloop.
Maybe a little rest will help. And some fresh air.
Oh.
So, I opened the window and went to tell Josh that it was all clear.
All clear. Right.
Then I gave Grandpa the sign.
And he took off and flew in through Natty's window. She couldn't believe her eyes. Then he landed on the dressing table.
Oh, my goodness. A little man.
At your service, ma'am.
What are you doing here?
Well, I heard you were hoping for a bright idea for a story, so I thought I'd just pop in and see if I could help.
But this is magic.
Oh, yes. The mill on the marsh is a magical place, you know.
I thought so the minute I walked in, but I just haven't had an idea.
Well, I think you have now.
I think so too.
You never know where an idea may be. Sometimes it's right before your eyes. It might be hiding and you just can't find it. Then it
takes you by surprise.
So true.
You never know when the next story will strike. You might wait forever and a day. Then you get that feeling, that magical feeling that a story's on its way.
Bright ideas, I've been having them for years and years. And this time I've waited as long as I can. And at last it's here, the best idea.
I'll give a cheer.
The best idea has come from a little magic man.
Pleased to be of service, ma'am.
And Grandpa ran, got back into the plane, and off he flew. We were all ready to hear Natty's new story.
Oh, I'm so excited, I can't wait. And here's a nice slice of sardine and strawberry tart for afters.
We didn't know where Grandpa was, but suddenly we saw the plane landing.
I'd better wake Grandpa up. He's sure to want to listen.
No, Uncle, there isn't time. We can tell Grandpa the story.
Ready?
And Natty began.
Once upon a time, there were two children called Elsie and Josh, and a little dog called Wolfie. And they were living in a wonderful windmill. A writer came to stay. She wanted an idea for a new story, but try as she might, she just couldn't think of one. A kind old lady at the mill gave her some green gloop to help.
Oh, that's me! I'm in it!
Then she decided to have a rest. Just then, the children sent their magic plane through her window, and to her great surprise, out stepped a little man. A little magic man. And they sang a song together all about bright ideas.
Bright ideas, I've been having them for years and years. And this time I've waited as long as I can. And at last it's here, the best idea has come from a little magic man.
And well, what do you know? Now the writer has a brand new story, and she will call it The Magic of the Mill on the Marsh.
Good story. Well done.
Oh, thank you. I have had a lot of practice at writing stories. Oh, that reminds me.
And off went Great Aunt Loretta.
And now I've got my new story, I think I'll take a walk outside.
I'll show you round, Natty. You'll love it. Come and see the meadow.
Oh, that's just
wonderful this time of year.
Isn't it just beautiful?
Grandpa quickly jumped off the toy box.
Come on, Grandpa, quick.
We did it! We gave Natty Scribbler a brand new idea for a story.
And we're in the story.
That's because we all helped.
Teamwork. Then the trombone started up again.
Oh, look who's here. Had a nice little lie down, have we? Helped Natty with her story, I did.
Oh, well, I'm glad she's had a bright idea. Huh? Bright ideas, bright ideas.
Oh, I've been having them for years. Hang on. How do you know that song?
Oh, it's an old favourite, Loretta.
Sunnysands is called Sunnysands because it's sunny and it's sandy and it's right by the sea. We love Miss Smiley's cafe and Mr. Whips's toy shop. But most of all, we love staying at the Mill on the Marsh with Auntie Jules and Uncle CJ. Today, Auntie Jules had taken my sister Elsie into town, but my cousin Jason was at home.
Roar! What do you think?
Oh, Jason, that's wonderful.
Auntie Jules's Bits and Bobs box had been really useful for our dino
The
world.
dinosaurs of Sunnysands.
I'm going to cover mine in felt.
Oh, it's a good idea. They look real.
What's his name?
Damien.
Oh, it's a good name for a dinosaur.
Yes, today was the day when Jason made a dinosaur called Damien. As Uncle CJ came downstairs, the doorbell rang.
Oh, I'll get it. It's a guest. Don't frighten him with your dinosaurs.
And he went to let the new guest in.
Ah, welcome to the Mill on the Marsh.
Uncle CJ took the new guest upstairs.
Well, it sure is good to be in Sunnysands.
Ah, yes. Away from the hustle and bustle of the city.
Woo! Yeah. I heard so much about this marsh from my daddy. Hey, wildlife, eh?
Plenty of wildlife.
Yeah.
Did your father like the marsh then?
Like it? He owned it. Yes, sir. But he moved to America, see? That's where I was born. Yeah, he's getting old now, so, well, he's giving all of this to me, Mr. Montague Mortar.
Well, I hope you like it as much as we do, Mr. Mortar.
Oh, I sure do. Yeah, I gotta tell you something, sir. I got big plans for it. Secret plans.
Uncle CJ didn't like the sound of these secret plans for the marsh. What could Mr. Mortar mean? Meanwhile, Jason had finished making Damien.
Ta-da!
Oh, Jason, that's terrific.
You're not going to believe this. Our latest guest is from America, and he owns the marsh.
Owns the marsh? What's his name?
Mr. Mortar.
Oh, Mr. Mortar from over the water, eh?
I think he's planning to build something.
What do you mean he's planning to build something?
He was very secretive. He's left more cases outside.
Well, we've got to find out what it is and stop him.
Of course. We don't want any buildings on the marsh.
Certainly not. And I'm more likely to find out what he's up to if I'm small.
Not the shrinking cap, Grandpa.
Catch me if you can.
When Grandpa shrinks, he can run so fast you can't catch him. And he can make things go, like Jason's plane. And the car. And Gordon the seagull. And sometimes it's really hard to find him.
He's here.
Don't worry, I'll think of something.
Can you give me a hand, you two? Oh, Grandpa gone for a little lie down, has he?
So off we went to help Uncle CJ.
Hey, thanks, guys.
Grab another case.
Yeah, that's the heavy one. Be careful with that now, son.
Mr. Mortar's cases were really heavy.
Oh, bricks. Ah, you gotta love a brick.
And he started to build something. In the kitchen, Grandpa got into Upsy Downsy, and up he went.
Oh, yeah. The bigger, the better.
Mr. Mortar was building a tower. Just then, Grandpa arrived, jumped to the floor, and ran behind the sofa.
Cool. Now let's see where that could go.
What is he doing?
And Mr. Mortar went to the balcony to look at the marsh. Grandpa went too, and peeped.
Yep, I can see it all now. A tower will look fabulous.
Oh, no, it won't.
Just fabulous.
There was no way Grandpa was going to let Mr. Mortar build a tower on the marsh. So he did this. Then he quickly hid.
What's going on? Who did that?
Just then, we came in.
Who did what?
Well, someone knocked my bricks down.
Well, there was nobody here, Mr. Mortar. How strange. I'll go and get some lunch ready. Josh and Jason will help you pick up the bricks.
Jason started to help, and I saw Grandpa.
Is this your first visit to Sunnysands then, Mr. Mortar?
Well, sure is. It's a real old-fashioned kind of place. It needs to be brought up to date. See, we're living in the 21st century now.
While Jason chatted to Mr. Mortar, I had a chat with Grandpa.
He wants to build a tower on the marsh.
No!
Yes. Now, here's what we do.
And Grandpa whispered his plan.
Yeah, I'm gonna build something really cool here in Sunnysands, and nobody's gonna stop me.
The Sunnysands dinosaurs might stop you.
Dinosaurs? Hey, Sunnysands might be old-fashioned, but you're not trying to tell me you still got dinosaurs here.
It took Jason a bit of time to realise that this was Grandpa's idea.
Oh yes, they live here. They don't want anything to happen to the marsh, you see.
Yeah, that's a good joke. I like your joke. Well, I think I'm gonna take a look around outside now.
Off he went, and Grandpa came out of his hiding place.
You follow him. Find out more. I'll watch from the balcony until I'm needed. Okay?
Okay. We found Mr. Mortar in the meadow, looking at the big tree.
Brilliant tree, isn't it? It's a nut tree.
Well, it'll have to come down. I'm gonna be building something much bigger and stronger than a nut tree.
Oh, no, you're not. Mrs. Ostrich, it's you and me, gal.
And Grandpa jumped onto Elsie's Mrs. Ostrich and took off. He flew down to the meadow and landed in the nut tree. Luckily, Mr. Mortar didn't see him.
Right.
He shook a branch and down came the nuts.
What the? Hey, who's doing that? Is there something up there?
It's probably just a dinosaur.
Dinosaurs of Sunnysands, eh? You guys crack me up.
They don't want the nut tree to be pulled down.
Hey, I'm going back up to my room now to put the finishing touches on my plans. You guys can bring me my lunch, and when you do, I'll let you in on my little secret. 'Cause I like you guys, see?
Oh, great.
Off went Mr. Mortar and down flew Grandpa. We rushed to talk to him.
I'll want dinosaurs. Make sure you get them into his room and put them under the bed.
Okay, Grandpa.
I'll be waiting outside the window for you to let me in.
We'll get the dinosaurs into his room when we take up his lunch.
Good plan. Oh, and boys, take the legs off Damien.
Take the legs off Damien. Right.
Mr. Mortar was in a good mood when we brought him his lunch.
Well, get ready for a big surprise, fellas. Come on in.
And that's when we saw this. This is what he was going to build on the marsh. This was the big secret. A great big model town.
A great big shiny new town. A city even. Right next to Sunnysands.
Whoa, that's amazing. Can you show me exactly where everything will go, Mr. Mortar?
Well, sure I can.
So, Jason took Mr. Mortar back to the balcony, which meant that I could let Grandpa in. I quickly hid the box of dinosaurs under the bed. Then I saw Grandpa. I opened the window and in he flew. They're under the bed, Grandpa.
Did you take the legs off Damien?
Yep.
Good. See you later.
Yeah, there'll be huge buildings out there as far as you can see. And they'll all be silver and glass and sparkling in the sunshine.
Incredible.
Well, I gotta run, boys. Cities don't build themselves.
But when Mr. Mortar got back to his room, Grandpa had done this. He'd arranged the Sunnysands dinosaurs all around Mr. Mortar's model town.
Hey? What the? Dinosaurs? How'd you all get here? Oh, no!
Grandpa was hiding under Damien and using his own legs to get about. Damien started moving through the streets, bashing his head against the buildings.
Oh my, good, get on now!
And the buildings started to topple down.
Leave me alone! No, go away now, leave me alone! Y'all get away! No! Get out! Get away from me!
What's happening?
I'm leaving, that's what's happening! Get my things! And no dinosaurs, right?
We can explain everything.
We'll get his things.
And we ran to rescue Grandpa. And so, Mr. Mortar left the mill and the big nut tree and all the Sunnysands dinosaurs and us and the beautiful marsh in peace. As soon as he'd gone, Grandpa got out of Damien. He took off his cap and came back to his normal size.
Well done, Grandpa.
I couldn't have done it alone. I had to have your help and Damien's, of course. Teamwork, I'd say.
Teamwork.
Oh, Grandpa, you missed all the excitement. Jason and Josh convinced Mr. Mortar that there were dinosaurs in Sunnysands. Yes, apparently one of them moved and roared. Yep, just like that, Grandpa. But then I suppose you are a bit of a dinosaur, aren't you? Ha!
Suppose I am.